汇集天下大事，聚焦华人热点。西雅图中文电台网络电视。
Hasagawa. And I am so honored to appear before you today, not only as the youngest executive director in Kappa's history, but as the youngest woman of color to ever serve as a member of the governor's cabinet. And that's important. And it's important because American government has never historically had a place for people like us, immigrants, refugees, people of color, to have a seat at the decision-making table. And this accomplishment is our shared accomplishment. And it is foundational to the work of Kappa to acknowledge that every right, every privilege that we have today is because someone before us showed up, spoke out, and sacrificed so that the next generation could take it forward. 45 years. Gosh, we've grown so much in 45 years, as so have our challenges. And as we work to raise awareness to the diverse and varying experiences and needs of our communities, Kappa's working to also raise awareness of the work that we're doing in service to you all. Today, representatives from 42 different nations of Asia and the Pacific Islands now call Washington State home. And it is incumbent upon Kappa to make it as inclusive and service-oriented of a government as we possibly can be to all people who are here today, whether they've been here for 4 generations or whether they came last month. So, you may have noticed when you walked in a new Kappa logo in terms of raising awareness. And you might see it on your brochure next to the C in Kappa. And I just want to take a moment to explain it to you all, because visibility is so important. And telling our stories is going to be foundational to everything that we do. At the core of this logo is the sea. The water is a binding element upon all of our communities. And the sea represents the different oceans crossed for all of us to arrive at these same shores. The current underneath represents the distinct communities, but when we all pull in the same direction, we are the wave. There is tsunami, anybody? So, you know, this is a tremendous showing of support for Kappa, an intergenerational show of support. And so I really do just want to emphasize, we actually put a premium on young people and students being able to attend tonight. And I would like to acknowledge the fantastic 10 high school volunteers that we have holding us down through this event. Can be a Kappa volunteers? Wave their hands. They're checking you in, they're doing the coat check, they're striking the dishes. They're here all night, and they really are the real MVPs. I would also like to acknowledge all of our very many community sponsors who have given in your own unique ways to make sure that today is the success that it already is. Take a look around. I would also like to acknowledge Sam Le. He's Kappa's project coordinator. He actually preceded me here at Kappa, and today would not be possible at all if not for his skill, his expertise, and his patience. I see you, Sam. I see you. I actually don't see him. I have no idea where he is. Oh, hey, take my picture. Just kidding. And then also I'd like to acknowledge all the Kappa commissioners. We have 12 commissioners that represent the cultural and geographic diversity of our state. Every single one of them is in here today. You know who they are. We're going to see them a little bit later on tonight. But they all contributed in their unique ways as well. So in it's in closing, I promise I'm getting there. This is a government event. And I really want to emphasize that because so many people in our communities in today's day and age have an inherent skepticism of government. But government cannot and will not function unless we the people stand up and engage the system in order to change the system so that it is actually reflective of and in service to the communities that we love. This is a government event. It's your government. And to quote State Senator Joan Nguyen, who's in the house tonight, I see you too. You don't just belong here. You're gonna thrive here. So everybody here has 3 jobs tonight. That's talk to strangers, eat the food, and have a darn good time. So let's get to work. Thank you.
Lives of your constituents in the areas of education, health and human services, economic development, and representation. It is gratifying to see the alignment between our organization's purposes. At BECU, a member-owned cooperative credit union, we bring people together to improve the financial well-being of our members and their communities. BECU was founded in 1935 when a small group of Boeing employees came together and pooled what little money that they had and they could spare to help their fellow employees with small loans for tools and other vital needs. While much has changed in the past 80 years, the credit union's spirit of people helping people is as strong as ever. We remain focused on working together with our member owners to help them achieve their financial goals. From housing and transportation to education and retirement, our members get better rates and fewer fees to help build a stronger foundation for financial health. Again, many thanks for this opportunity to share in this celebration. On behalf of BECU, we look forward to exploring further ways in which we can positively affect the lives of our shared constituencies together. Thank you.
亚太事务南报市庆典活动，我代表中国玫瑰加拿大友好协会505集团公司董事局预祝今天的庆典活动圆满成功。对唐国川女士及其同志为社区做出的贡献表示衷心的感谢和慰问，也感谢各位明等同志为社区的热情和努力。中美友谊源远流长，两国之间的交往有很多感人的故事。早在100多年前，我的祖父就结识了美国许多友好人士和朋友，其中有一位美籍瑞典人沈子成和他的儿子沈维廉，并和他们建立了深厚的友谊。中美两国彼此尊重，相互合作，求同存异。中美建交40年来，风雨兼程40载，促进了中美两国和亚太地区的稳定、繁荣和发展。希望中美两国的领袖、各级领导、各界人士要有高超的智慧，不断地促进两国的友谊、合作双赢。只有这样，才能持续地促进美国和亚太地区的繁荣和健康发展。预祝中美两国人民的
the line.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, on behalf of the China-US-Canada Friendship Association and the Board of Directors of the 505 Group, I would like to thank Kappa for the invitation to participate in today's Sapphire celebration. Congratulations on the success of the 45th anniversary celebration of the Commission on Asian Pacific American Affairs. I appreciate the great commitment Ms. Hasegawa has demonstrated in her works. Thank you many volunteers such as Tony Ao and Toshiko Hasegawa who contributed time and energy on our community services. The friendly relations between the US and China have a long history, and there are many touching stories in the exchanges between people of the US and China. More than 100 years ago, my grandfather met an American Swede, Sun Ji-tung, and his son, William Sun, and established a deep friendship with him. China and the United States are partners that respect and cooperate with each other. In the past 40 years, since the establishment of the diplomatic relations between China and the United States, there have been trials and tribulations, but also promoted prosperity and development in the Asia-Pacific region. I hope that the leaders of China and the United States, on all levels of government, and people from all cultures and backgrounds, should have the superb wisdom to constantly promote the deepening of Sino-US friendship. Only in this way can we promote sustained prosperity and a healthy development in the Asia-Pacific region. I wish that the friendship between the Chinese and American people lasts forever. Thank you.
Join me in giving a big round of applause for all of her work. We work so closely with her, the AG's office, with the commission. And that energy you see up here on stage, she brings to her work and the passion of her work, which we really, really appreciate. One more thing I want to mention in terms of thank yous, on my team, we're really proud that one of our attorneys in our office is a commissioner for Kappa. Nam Nguyen is here, and so please give a big round of applause for him, the work that he does on behalf of the commission, but also on behalf of all the people in the state through the AG's office. I'll be very brief, but one thing that Toshiko said that I want to emphasize is she mentioned how that this is a government event and that the state is here for you. And one thing I emphasize in my office, in the Office of the Attorney General, we're the largest law firm in the state of Washington. The work we do has a huge impact on the people of the state of Washington. And I emphasize with my team that in doing that work, we represent everybody in our state. We represent every community. That's important, that we do that on behalf of everybody. And we created in the AG's office, since I've been Attorney General, a civil rights division to do work to protect the civil rights of everybody in our state. And thank you. And that team does extraordinary work. And I chose to name that division after a man named Wing Luke, who many of you know. Wing Luke was a civil rights attorney. He was many things, but he was a civil rights attorney in the 1950s and 1960s, the first Asian American elected to office here in Washington State. He was a Seattle City Council member, and he was an attorney in the Office of the Attorney General here in Washington State doing civil rights work. So I named our division, our civil rights division, after Wing Luke. It's the Wing Luke Civil Rights Division. And that team, the work they do on behalf of all Washingtonians is in the name of a fantastic Washingtonian, Wing Luke. And I think about him, if you come down to my office in downtown Seattle, I have a framed picture of Wing Luke, a signed letter of his, and I see it every day when I'm going to work. I think about him every day, I see him every day. He's a hero of mine as a lawyer and as a politician. And that inspiration really drives much of the work that we do, whether it's enforcing civil rights protections here in Washington State, or making sure that our federal government is accountable to the rule of law for all people in our state. And so I just want to add that a key member of my team is here. My Solicitor General, who I think you introduced earlier, Noah Purcell, is here. Noah, where are you? You're somewhere in the audience. Give a wave. Noah Purcell is my Solicitor General. He plays a key role in all the work that we do on behalf of the people of the state of Washington. So on behalf of Noah and myself, it's an honor to be here. We so appreciate all that you do. If there's anything we can do in the Office of Attorney General to help you, to help the communities that you represent, to help the work that you do, please do not hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.